Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on BABA 5 days ago, to be precise, on February 21st of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at pre-market hours at $141.85. And at this very point, my main assumption was that we've completed or almost completed 5 waves to the upside, and we have to see the beginning of the retracement. And that is why, guys, I encourage you not to enter the position. I titled my previous video, "Don't buy BABA stock until you watch this video." It could save you a lot of money. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action. We were at the very top at 141 somewhere here, $141.9. And since I made my previous video, guys, we had the beginning of this movement to the downside. And for now, we are at the level of $139.83. It is not. It is a little bit lower than the price during my previous video, but at the same time, guys, the structure of this movement to the downside might be quite interesting. And in today's video, I will show you bull and bear count of Alibaba stock, and I will try to show you some crucial points and crucial levels that you should be aware of in order to stay consistently profitable. So, guys, and as usual, if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, guys, for now I added the gold tier for limited 10 vacant places, and the only difference in between these two tiers is this one. Discord access member will have all the data for the potential trades, for the potential tickers that you should be aware of. But the gold tier members will have the exact setups with the stop loss and take profit orders. They will have the exact notifications when and how they should trade certain asset. On top of that, for each and every member, I will do a weekly 30 minutes Zoom calls in order to answer their question and in order to teach them how to properly use technical analysis and how to be successful trader. That is why, guys, for some of you, this might be a game-changer opportunity, and if you want to drastically enhance your trading skills, feel free to invest in yourself. On top of that, guys, I want to tell you that I started this entire community from scratch, and here you can see that I have only one community member, and to be honest, guys, he paid just $35, and I gave him a free trial of my gold tier membership. And if he likes this tier, he will upgrade his membership to gold. And for now, guys, he uses my brain and my experience in his favor. And guys, take a look how many analysis I provide to this person, how many calls I gave him. On top of that, guys, here is the exact setup for Google. I made it on February 18th, and I told him that Google is also in good buy zone below 184. Guys, take a look right here. Here is the Google price action, and this is the point below $184. From this point, this asset went up for almost 2% within just a couple of sessions. So that is why, guys, you can benefit a lot out of your membership. And for the Discord members, I will provide this free trial of my gold tier in order to understand whether it suits for your expectations or no. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up. So, and let me show you its movements in details on a bigger scale. Let's turn off all the tools, and guys, on a daily time frame we can clearly see, let me show you like this. We can clearly see its movement to the upside that has the completed structure of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 waves. And this is some kind of expanding diagonal, and I have basically two counts. One of them is bullish, and with the bull count we have the price target that is much higher than $200. But the second one is bearish, and in this case, guys, unfortunately, I think the lowest point of this asset at $58.46 might be broken. Everything I will show you in just several minutes, but for now, guys, let's take a look at its fundamentals. And first of all, I want to pay attention to the consensus analyst price target. According to MarketBeat, the consensus analyst price target is set at $144.07, with the lowest, as you can see, the lowest price target is $100 and the highest at $190. And we have 14 analysts who suggest to buy this stock. But according to TipRanks, we have 14 analysts as well, but the price target is set at $165.41. And here we have more analytic firms who reiterated their ratings just recently. Unfortunately, I don't have an access behind the paywall, but as usual, I can show you the screenshot of my Interactive Brokers account, and here is the price target that was set by these companies. So, as you can see, the lowest price target among the set of companies who made their prediction from February 21st is this one. It is a buyer who set the price target at $147. But guys, all of them, almost all of them, upgraded their ratings, and they set the rating from buy to outperform. And they set the price target, as you can see, the lowest is 147, as I already mentioned. Then we have several $190, 180, 165, and all of these price targets are much higher than our current price. That is why, guys, this sentiment is still quite bullish, but we have mixed news, and this is quite interesting part. So if you type in Google search bar Baba stock and switch to new stock folder, you will see a set of news, and you might find some of them that are not so bullish on Alibaba. And guys, we still have some, let's say, uncertain times with the relationships in between United States of America and China, and that is why, guys, we might see huge fluctuations in price, huge volatility of the Chinese companies. So, and let's take a look at this list. Again, I want to show you the institutional ownership of Alibaba stocks, and we still have, we are still in uptrend if you compare the, let's say, 8 to 10 last bars of this number, and we can still conclude that this trend is pointing to the upside. This means, guys, potentially more and more institutional investors want to see this stock in their investment portfolios. And unfortunately, you cannot rely on the most recent filings, despite the fact that the majority of them show that these companies added to their long position, because this is just a filing date. And the real deals happened at least 45 days prior. And guys, guess what? 45 days prior the current date was the price somewhere in between, let's say, in between 100, in between 83 and to this point somewhere at $108. And definitely these prices are below our current price, and within next several weeks we will see even more updates with the green lines from this list. That is why you cannot rely on this parameter as the catalyst. At the same time, guys, let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let's begin again with the bigger picture of this asset, and from let's begin from this bottom first. And we clearly see 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 waves, and because of this, potentially this expanding diagonal should go to the downside and should land somewhere, in my opinion, at around 100 probably dollars. But at the same time, guys, if we take a look on a bigger picture, from this top we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 waves to the downside. That potentially might be only the motive wave on the bigger scale to the downside. Then we have 1, 2, 3 waves to the upside as our A wave. This entire retracement is our B wave, and we have 3 waves to the upside to our C wave. This means, guys, it is a bearish count, and if this assumption is correct, we might see the breakout below its bottom. But it will happen not earlier than, in my opinion, late of 2025 or even let's say late of 2025. This second count is bullish one, and I think it is my primary count right now. We have from this bottom, basically we've completed the retracement to the downside. From this bottom we have 1, 2, but I have some doubts about the structure of this first wave. Probably it was just from this bottom we had A. This is our B wave in 3 waves, and this is our C wave in 5-wave structure diagonal. And from this bottom we have, guys, again, we have potentially completed 5 waves to the upside, and this means we have to have a retracement, and then we might have next leg to the upside that will be the most powerful third wave on a bigger scale for this asset, or we might have even more bullish count. And guys, let me show you this. From this bottom we might have 1, 2 setup, and this might be another 1, 2 setup. If it is the case, this might be only the third wave on the bigger scale. This might be the fourth wave, and we have to see another leg to the upside that will complete only the bottom, only the wave from this point, from $72.07. Next one, we will have to add another wave that will complete the wave from this bottom, and it will be 1, 2. This entire wave, let's say from we're not from but to, let's say $170 somewhere here, will be the completion of this wave to the upside. And then, guys, we will have another retracement and another leg to the upside. And you might be confused, but for now we have no difference, and the closest price action for this asset that will happen, guys, believe me, that will happen within next several days or a week or 2 at most, is the movement to the downside. Because, guys, take a look right here. We have an extremely high level of RSI. Yes, it doesn't have a bearish divergence yet, but if my assumption is correct, and let me show you that. Let's turn on all the tools. If we've completed 5 waves, we have to see another leg to the downside. Then we might have another leg to the upside that will complete the wave on a slightly bigger scale. But the confirmation of this movement to the upside will be breakout above $146.6. Then we will form a bearish divergence, something like this. We'll have lower highs on our side, but the price action will show us higher highs. And then we will have another leg to the downside that will be a perfect accumulation point to catch its next movement to the upside. The next count is following, guys, and again it is quite interesting. Even if we've completed all 5 waves to the upside, we have to see this retracement, and this retracement should land. Let me draw some lines. Let me first of all do it like this. We can connect wait a second, we can connect the bottom of all these lines. Let me show you. You can barely see this line. I don't need, let's delete unnecessary tools. I don't need these several lines so far. I can add them back later. But here, guys, here we have a clear range of support. And if it is the case, if it is the real range of support for this asset, we can anticipate that if all 5 waves are done, we can land again somewhere around this range of support. And definitely it will be a much deeper retracement, and from our current price we might have, wait a second, up to 38% of downside potential. But again, this range first of all should hold, and potentially we might have another bounce. So far I don't think that this asset will go much higher from its current price. That is why, guys, be prepared for its movement to the downside either from this point, or we might have another leg to the upside and another retracement that will be even deeper. So be prepared for this type of price action. I will leave these 2 arrows on the price chart in order to show you them in my next video, and time will tell which of these forecasts becomes a reality. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.